Okay, here we are ready to install the sill onto the window. So what I've done is I took my wet sponge, I wiped the sill, the marble sill, and then I wiped the window sill. So that just makes sure any contaminants are off. Now the reason for that is with these sills you want the best adhesion possible, because if anything is going to crack, these are the most likely overall, just because of the properties of them. They're not as strong generally. Now this one is a man-made and it is stronger, but this is what takes the most abuse, and that's the biggest thing, is people are putting things on it, thump, thump, smack, whereas with the walls, very little abuse or anything. So what I like to do is I'll put my mortar, I'll skim my mortar on top, whatever trowel I'm using, and then for here, I do what's called back buttering. So put some mortar on here, and then all I'm doing here is covering every square inch except for what is going to stick out. So this part here, I went a little too far here, this part here is going to stick out, so it doesn't need any mortar on it. So what I've done is given it a good base to work off. So whatever I stick down, this whole thing is basically covered, and then we'll clean it after, and I'll show you how to do that. So try and wipe up anything that's going to create a mess, and again, here's why you have the sponge, just to wipe off. And the challenge is not to drop these things while you're installing them. Okay, so we already have our slope. We know it's good, so it shouldn't be a problem here. Drop it in, make sure you put some pressure on it, some even pressure overall, and we should have perfect adhesion there. And let's see what the level says about this. Right there is perfect, and we have a good slope. So there we go. We're happy, it's set. It's even squeezing out a little bit, so what we'll do now is we'll take our sponge and we'll clean off the excess mortar, because we don't want it on the bottom. Now, one thing I've heard over and over again is that with sills, the gray mortar can bleed through. I will tell you that I haven't actually run into that happening to me, and I think one of the reasons why it doesn't ever happen to me is because I do that with the mortar. I take the mortar and I skim the whole thing so every bit is covered. So if it does bleed through, it bleeds through the exact same and actually makes it more rich, because now it's looking more dark and wet, that sort of idea. So if you don't have white mortar, that is the easiest way to do it. And so now I do it for two reasons. One, to give good coverage, and two, to make sure any bleed through that happens isn't even. And now we have our sill. We'll let it sit, and then by tomorrow we're going to be able to put tile up along the window right here, and then I'm going to do the same to the inset. And there we go.